friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Katie Nofel, and on my channel I show off family and lifestyle videos as well as making projects. And today I am explaining my cloth diapering routine, which, yes, as you can tell, it is in our guest bathroom. We chose the cloth diaper for many reasons, but one of the biggest ones was the environmental impact as well as the cost effectiveness as cloth diapers. But part of that, as you might have noticed in my apartment tour, if you watch that video, is that we don't have a washer and dryer. So for my baby shower, I put this one on our registry, not really expecting to get it, but getting a discount if we didn't get it. And my mother-in-law and my husband's grandmother pitched in and they bought it for me specifically for cloth diapers. So as you can see, I'm just filling up our washing machine right now, and I have run to grab the diapers as it's filling up. Owen's here being my little helper. And you can see here I have this pink bag, which is our travel wet bag that when we cloth diaper when we go out, we put the dirty diapers in here, and it also holds the clean one. There's two separate compartments. And then you can see this big gray wet bag, which is where we keep all of the cloth diapers throughout the week. And so I just make sure to pour that in there. When we are going through our week, we have a cover that goes on top of our cloth diapers. I'll show a picture right here. It kind of goes on like a paper towel so that if he poos, we can just throw that straight out so we don't have to rinse down any poo or anything. We use pocket diapers, so we just make sure to pull out the insert as we put them in the bag throughout the week so that when it comes to this, it's really easy. Just dump everything in. I turn inside out the wet bag and I just finish filling up this tub, which takes a couple of minutes. It's not too bad, but this water is quite hot. So it's on as hot as we can get it. And that being said, I'm still in the bathroom at this moment with Owen. He's up close to it. I am behind the camera just pulling out my laundry detergent to make sure I have enough for this, to make sure I didn't have to run to the store. And once it is all done filling up, here I am picking him up. He really likes the water, which I totally get. When the washing machine is on itself, he's actually scared of it, which I'll show you why in a second. Throughout the process of the tub filling up, I am making sure to spray down the diapers to make sure it gets all even, and then I set it to just a spin cycle. As you can see from these controls, they're very, very simple. We have, going from left to right, we have our time for how long it spins. We have our, if it's on gentle, normal, or on drain, and then this third control on the right spins the air dry. It's like a dryer, but it doesn't actually have any heat. It just gets the water out. Then I have 15 minutes to kill, so I spent mine changing and making Owen some teething popsicles because this day he was teething a lot and just in a lot of pain. So, which kind of leads into why this video is the way it is, with the voiceover and video clips rather than me talking as I'm doing it. But once I come back and I drain the water, I fill up the tub again. And while it is filling up, I grab my laundry detergent. For our cloth diapers, we use a scent-free, dye-free, fabric softener-free laundry detergent because cloth diapers are really picky about what kind of detergent you use. And then if you look up how to wash cloth diapers online, you will see hundreds of these charts. That's like you have to weigh your diapers, you have to know exactly what your water hardness level is, and then you have to do a bunch of math to figure out how much laundry detergent you use. I did that for the first couple of washes, and then when I was done with that, I just kind of go based on intuition, basically, and I've never had a problem. So a lot of cloth diapering people will get really upset about that, but I have never personally had any issues. So when I am done with my detergent, I put it away because of little fingers, and then I set it to another spin cycle and we let it spin. And I had mentioned earlier that Owen is scared of it when it's actually on, and this is why. Just take a listen. As I'm sure you could have guessed, we come back in and we drain our tub again. I feel like, at least for us, with our system we have set up, it's a lot of hurry up and wait on cloth diaper laundry days, which typically are Monday or Tuesday. I don't really go anywhere. But While we're doing that, this is actually the first time in this whole process that I am willing to touch the dirty diapers, because at this point, hypothetically, they should be somewhat clean, because they're just washed with soap. And at this point, I am just really inspecting them. When babies are exclusively breastfed, like my son was for quite a while, their poo is water soluble, but when you start introducing solids, and my son is almost a year, so he's been eating solids for a little bit now, the diapers have a tendency to start staining. Now, because of where we live in Arizona, if I notice anything super stained, when I put it out to dry, I'll put it out in the sun, because the sun will get rid of that stain. But I'm just inspecting what they look like. And then, of course, I go and I wash my hands before I touch anything else. And we're back to filling up the tub, because we are now starting the final process of rinsing. We are going to be rinsing these diapers until there are no more suds, until there is absolutely clear water. Because of the nature of cloth diapers, they are very absorbent, and because of this, they hold soap very, very well. So the goal is to just get the water to be clear, because if you don't get all the soap out, you can end up with chemical burns on your baby. You can end up with diapers that won't absorb. So really, one of the very most important things is just get all of the soap out of your diapers. So when those 15 minutes are up, I come back in and I drain it, and I do 2 loads in the spin dry, because the basket that holds it is about half the size of the actual wash tub. And I just do this just to make sure I'm getting all the suds and everything out before I throw them back into the wash tub and do one more good rinse, as you can see here. And then I have another 15 minutes to kill. As I'm sure you can hear, it sounds kind of like a jet plane taking off, and I feel like this is a good time to mention that the apartment on the other side of this wall in the bathtub direct behind me is empty, and then right under us is maintenance, so that apartment is empty as well, meaning I'm not disturbing anyone with this noise. So I just wanted to put that out there so everyone's on the same page. And right here you can see that I am filling up the tub again so that I can do one last final rinse before I put them all back in the spin dry and hang them up. One thing I will say is, you know, your cloth diapers are clean when they don't smell like anything. You don't want them to smell like soap, and you don't want them to smell like baby pee or poo. So when it smells like nothing, like neutral, you know they're clean. I hang them all up right here in the bathroom because, as I mentioned before, this is the spare bathroom. We really only have guests over about once a week, and by the time they get there, everything tends to be cleaned up, and if not, we know that they're not going to really care if they're cloth diapers. But I just go through and I hang them all up, and because of that spin dry, it takes them anywhere from about 6 to 12 hours to fully dry, depending on how cold it is in our apartment. At night, I tend to leave the bathroom door open so that they get a little bit more airflow. But that is it. That is my entire wash routine. I do it once a week because that's how many diapers we go through in a week. We don't cloth diaper at night. If we did, we would be doing it twice a week just because of the amount of diapers we would be going through. But that is going to do it for me. I hope you found this somewhat informative, and I will be seeing you in my next video. Toodles!